Well, this place looks quite a bit different from how it did when I posted my very first video 9 months ago, my apartment tour. Since then, you've seen videos about decorating, organizing, and figuring out how to make these 4 walls feel like home, and how to handle life and all of the blessings and challenges that come our way. Hi, I'm Susan, and welcome to the channel. This apartment became more than just a place to live. It was the backdrop of my YouTube journey, the place where I hit record for the very first time. I never would have imagined that this little unassuming apartment would connect me with a community of so many kindred spirits. For me, this space will always represent that beginning. Before we get too far into this video, I'd like to thank you all for your patience and encouraging words while I took a short break from the channel. I really missed our conversations here, and I'm so grateful to each and every one of you who stayed subscribed to the channel. Thank you. I'm back now, feeling refreshed, re-energized, and really looking forward to spending time with you all again. I've spent countless hours in this space creating, planning videos, writing scripts, filming, editing, preparing posts, reading, and replying to your comments. And oh, those comments, they've made me laugh, they've made me think, and sometimes have even made me cry. Tears of joy and of other emotions as well. Unless you're a creator yourself, it's hard to imagine all of the heart and effort that goes into it. But it is worth every second. And here I am now, newly retired and moving at the same time, because apparently I like to double up on big life changes. When I look back on my life, it seems like there's a recurring theme. It always seems like several life changes always happen at the same time. Do you feel the same way? Does this happen to you as well? Like you'll get some great news, something you've been waiting for, even a wonderful opportunity, and then right on its heels, something difficult shows up. Almost as if life is saying, don't get too comfortable now, here's a curveball for you. And the thing about change is, it doesn't always show up neatly scheduled. Yes, we know some changes are happening, retirement or the kids moving out, but then there are the unexpected ones, health issues, the loss of a loved one, or finding yourself suddenly single at a time when you really couldn't imagine that it would have happened. When we're younger, change feels like an adventure, but as we get older, it becomes a little more difficult to navigate and to adapt. There's definitely a mix of emotions. Excitement, grief, hope, uncertainty, all of these all rolled into one. So how do we handle change? Well, one thing I've learned is we don't have to have it all figured out. Not immediately anyways. Give yourself time and space to process, but also give yourself permission to imagine the possibilities. Because even in the middle of the hard stuff, there's usually an opportunity for an opening, a chance to start fresh in some way. And for those of us navigating these shifts as single people, it can feel daunting. You don't always have a built-in partner to lean on, so it takes extra intention to build your support system. Family, friends, neighbors, even online communities where people get you. Life changes don't stop because we've reached a certain age, but neither does our ability to grow, to adapt, and to thrive. We get to keep reinventing ourselves, and that actually can be quite exciting. Since I sold my home in 2022, this will be my 3rd move. I guess you could say I'm in my nomad era. Logistically, the process has gotten easier. I have much less stuff now, and I've learned a few tricks about packing. And I've realized if I haven't used an item or it's still in the box from the last move, it gets tossed or donated. It doesn't get to tag along with me on the next leg of my journey. Moving brings a mixed bag of emotions, excitement and hope for what's next, mixed with stress, worry, and a touch of sadness for what's being left behind. Whether we've planned a move for months or it's sprung on us by surprise or even forced upon us, it always feels like an emotional juggling act. One minute you're happy, the next you're sad, the next you're wondering why you own so much stuff. Emotionally, it's gotten easier too. Each place that I have lived has taught me something about life, about people, and definitely about myself. I don't carry any regrets from these moves, just lessons. And with each one, I've realized that as messy as it may feel, it's change that keeps us growing. Right now, I feel like I'm standing on the edge of something brand new. Is it scary? Absolutely. Is it nerve-wracking? Oh, yes. But more than anything, I feel a sense of renewal and possibility. That long list of someday when I retire dreams, well, it looks like someday is here. I love the idea that every day we get to decide who we want to be. Life doesn't always let us choose our circumstances, but it does let us choose how we respond. We get to decide how we treat others, and just as importantly, we get to decide how we treat ourselves. And that's the kind of power that I want to lean into during this next stage of my journey. And as I pack up these boxes, I'm reminded that fresh starts aren't tied only to moving or retirement. We can choose them anytime. It's never too late to reset, to live in a space that makes us feel good, to try something new, or to change direction if the old one is not going where we feel we need to go. We only get one go-round in this thing called life, and I want mine to be filled with curiosity, kindness, and just a little bit of adventure. So here's to fresh starts, new beginnings, adapting to change, and to creating a life and a home that feels just right. I hope to see you next week when I'm in my new space. Thank you so much for spending this time with me. It feels so good to be back. I can't tell you how much your support and loving comments helped me during my break from the channel. You're all so incredibly supportive and kind. Until next week, take care. And I hope that wherever you are on your own journey, you're finding moments of peace and positivity and hope for what's ahead.